Hey everybody, it's Tiana. So I am gonna do the top 20 baby name tag for you guys today. I've seen, gosh, probably at least 10 of these so far, and I think they're really fun, and I want to do one for you from me. So here we go. I'm going to give you, first I'm going to start off with boy names, and then I'm going to go into girl names, and then I'm going to do some of my favorite middle names as well. And I also want to tell you that we're trying to stick with some T names because my husband's name is Tim and my name is Tiana, so we want our kids' names to be T as well. So I think that would really be cute. But I mean, we're not set on that, but I just think that would be really cute. Sorry, my phone is going off here. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to start off with, like I said, boys' names first. And the first on the list is my husband's name, which is Tim. Or Timothy. He wants to have a junior because his brother's a junior and he wants to carry on his name, which I am totally fine with. I love his name. I think it's a super strong name, and I just think that, you know, it's going to, you know, would carry him really well in life. So number 2 is Tristan. I heard this name in a movie, gosh, probably 5 years ago now, and I can't remember the name of the movie. I tried to find it, but I can't find it. And I just loved that name. That's my second T name. And then my third T name for boys, because there isn't a lot, is going to be Tyler. I had a friend in high school named Tyler, and I thought it was a really cool name. Third or fourth on the list is going to be Hunter. I think Hunter is so adorable. I just think a little Hunter, you know, it's a strong name. It's, you know, I don't really hear it very much, so it's not as common. Yeah. Fifth is going to be Mason. I love Mason. I am a huge Keeping Up with the Kardashians fan. I know that's kind of, I don't know how many of you out there watch that show, but Courtney has her son, and his name is Mason, and I think it's such a cute name. I just think, I don't really know what I think. I just love the way it sounds, and you can call him Mace, or, you know, for short, or, you know, it's just super cute. And then another name I heard on a movie, which I really liked, which I believe was, I can't even remember now, the one with, my brain isn't working. Anyways, the name is Landon, and I think, what was the name of that movie? With Mandy Moore. My God, my brain is just, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about, and you'll probably leave me a whole bunch of comments on what it's called. But anyways, I love Landon. I think it's just, a, you know, again, another strong name and a really unique name, and I just fell in love with it. And then I think it's my sixth name is going to be Caleb. My teacher in high school, her husband's name was Caleb, and I just totally love that name. I just think it's short and sweet, and I guess you could call him C for short. I don't know. Not really a short, not really a nickname for that one. And then there's Jason. There's a lot of meaning behind the name Jason. Tim has so many friends named Jason that I can't even tell you, and I think that it's just such a beautiful name. And Jason being one of our, you know, he had 3 Jasons in our wedding, and which is kind of crazy. All of his friends are named Jason. And our godparents are going to be Jason and Sandy when we ever have a child. And I just think that to name our kid after their godparents would be super cute. And again, it's a very strong name. It's very, you know, it's pretty common, but I don't really care. I just think it's a really cute name. And then there's Cody. Love Cody. I just think it's sweet and short, and just, you know, my friends has that name on her list, but that's okay. I'm going to steal your name. And then there is, last but not least, the 10th on my list is Noah. I've heard this on, you know, many of the lists, you know, that other girls have made, and I'm sorry, but I just also think it's absolutely adorable, and I'm going to put it on my list. So, not saying I'm ever going to use it, but, you know, it's going to be good. So now I'm going to move on to girl names, and I love girl names. I'm a girl, and I just I've always been obsessed with girl names, and I've always just hoped that our first kid would be a girl, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. So, my first top pick for a girl name, also a T name. There's a lot more T names for girls than there are for boys. But my pick is going to be, my first pick is going to be Terra. Spelt with an H. I love the fact it kind of makes it flow better with an H at the end. So it would be spelled T-A-R-A-H. And I just think that that is so sweet, and it's just the perfect name for a girl. And then my second T name is Trista. I don't know why I like this name. I heard it on, if any of you girls watch the Bachelor, Bachelorette shows, I don't even know what season she was on, but one of the Bachelorettes, her name was Trista, and I just absolutely fell in love with the name. And then third T name for girls is Trinity. It's just an awesome name, and I think that would carry her very well in life, and it's a name you just don't forget. When you hear, my name's Trinity, I just think that, you know, people are not going to forget that name. And then number 4 is Lila. I love Lila. I just think it's so adorable, and I don't even know. Gosh, I keep saying the same things for all the names, but I just love them all so much that they're all just so cute, and I can't, you know, it's hard to pick which ones you want first. And then also from my Keeping Up with the Kardashians show, I love the name Khloe with a K. I just think that it is an awesome name. And that's kind of where I got all the idea to keep all the T names for my kids, is all their families starts with K, which I think is awesome. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I decided that. And then I also picked her name because I just think it's really great. And then my girl's name for my hubby's favorite girl name. God, I cannot talk. My hubby's favorite girl name is a name that he had from a long time ago. That as soon as I asked him what his favorite girl name was, it was Cordelia. And if you guys don't know, probably not, there's a city right, 20 minutes from where I live, and it's called Cordelia. It's actually in the same area, I guess it's under the same zip code as ours, but they just call it Cordelia instead of Fairfield. I don't know. But he loves that name. He thinks it would be such a beautiful name for a girl. So that's my husband's one name for a girl. Because he obviously wants boys more than girls. So, yeah. And then there is Leah. I love Leah. I had a friend in high school, again, named Leah, and excuse me, gosh, I have the hiccups. Love that name. It's just three letters, short, cute, and, you can't forget how to spell Leah. It's just an easy name. So, and then there is Drew. I love Drew for a girl. I just think that it's such a cute name. Again, my friend has a daughter. Actually, it's my cousin's friend who has a daughter named Drew, and such a cute name. She's so adorable, and it's just little Drew, little Drew. Just think that it doesn't really sound like a boy's name to me, because I think when I hear Drew, I think of Drew Barrymore, which is a girl. So, love that name. And then I always love the name MaKayla, but oddly enough, Tim's sister is named MaKayla, so that we can't pick, even though she would probably love that. She would love us to, name our kid after her, but sorry, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's my last name on my list is MaKayla. So yeah, that's my girls' names. And then my favorite boy middle names are going to be Byron, which is Tim's grandfather's name, one of his grandfathers. He wanted that to be a first name, and I just don't think it's a good first name. Earl, which is also one of his grandfather's names. Both strong names. And then there's Scott, which I told you is my husband wants to have a junior, and my husband's middle name is Scott, so it would be Timothy Scott Whited Jr. Let's see. So that's my boy middle names, excuse me. And then for girl middle names, my top name would be, again, Terra, and then middle name Grace. Terra Grace. I just absolutely am in love with that name. I've had it since high school, and I will, I probably will never change my mind. That if I ever have a girl, that will be her name. And then there's Christine, which is MaKayla's, Tim's sister's middle name. So if I couldn't choose MaKayla, obviously, then, you know, if we had to pick one of either his sister or my sister, I would go with Christine as a middle name for a girl. And then also my sister's middle name is LeeAnn, which I like a lot. And then I think Sierra said this, but I'm going to have to take it as well. I love the middle name Elizabeth. So, not saying I'm going to use it, but I just think it goes with so many names. You're right. And then there's just Anne. I love the middle name just Anne. It's simple and sweet, and it doesn't make your name too long and too hard to say. So if your middle name is gigantic and your first name is long, it just kind of makes it really hard to remember. So if you have short little names, it's great. So Anne is going to be my final middle name for girls. Anyways, well, I'm rambling on here. Probably, I'm at 11 minutes already. So I'm going to go ahead and just say sayonara. Hope you guys all liked my names. If you have any comments as far as where that name came from that I can't remember with Mandy Moore, you know, Landon, that would be great because my brain is, I still can't remember. Anyways, have a good day. Bye.